Hello, hello, Glory. Glory, thank you so much. I'm so sorry about that audio problem. The microphone was not properly connected. As you know, this cable is the most sensitive thing in the world, and you just look at it the wrong way and it disconnects. Thank you, Glory, for the heads up. See. You subscribe, Rajesh. Welcome to the channel too. Thank you for your subscription. What about Goa? Goa. Where is Goa? Or is that like the initials for a video game? Or what's Goa? By the way. According to the riddle, where do you think the secret could be hidden, Gladys? In a book, in a painting, in the chimney precisely. I think the secret could be in the chimney. You still cannot hear me? Oh, you can hear me. Thank you, Glory. Sorry, the game was covering partially the chat, and I was like, what? You cannot hear me yet. Thank you for telling me, and thank you for coming, Glory. Good news, the streaming is starting. Not finishing, it's starting. Thank you so much for being here. How's your weekend going? I think the secret could be in the chimney. The riddle mentioned a heart forged in fire. After all, good idea. Let's check the chimney well. Let's hurry and discover the secret. Yay! How was the direct yesterday? Let's guess what time I connected. No, Glory, you connected in the end yesterday too. I didn't see you because I normally say at least hi to you before leaving, but it went well. It was only gossip because the community voted for that for one, but also I was grateful because I was super tired. Because yesterday I edited 2 shorts for the Prism Studio channels. If you would like to know what piercing color is the best for you, check out those videos, by the way. But it went well. I was happy to see the community, and I'm happy to see you today. How is your weekend going so far? Let me check the chat on the vertical one, because I see. Oh, Rajesh is asking for my name. Well, here it's Mrs. Midnight, but in real life it's Gladys. Gladys Balka. Because I took the last name of my husband, that's Nathan Balka. Suyasha, sister! How are you? Rohit, travel hard back to you, and thank you, Sue. Thank you. It's like black. Well, this one looks horrible. Let's show you the other hand. That's not so messed up. Blue, purple, red, and since I couldn't fit pink and white on different fingers because I only have 5, fortunately, I had to sneak 2 colors in the last one. Thank you, sister. And how did your streaming go, by the way? Did you stream yesterday? And best luck on Monday, by the way, in advance. Let's check the other chat. I have been a little busy because since holidays of Holy Week are soon, professors have to do exams the week before and leave homework for the week. So since now they are going intense with everything, I'm sorry. I hope at least it's not horrible. I mean, intense but doable, I would hope. And Gamer Girl, yes, and I'm proud of it. No, it will be on Monday. I'm going to keep it. Yay! Well, best of luck on Monday, and I'll try to join in. Depends on how the day is going and what have you, but if I have the time, I'll definitely try to drop by and say hi to you. And welcome here, sis. Let's see if we unleash the secret on Gryffindor. Gryffindor's common hall is very cozy, you know? I mean, I think I love the Slytherin one. It's very elegant. It's beautiful. But I would have a little bit of a weak spot for the Hufflepuff, particularly because of the plants and the connection to animals and to nature. I blame Mr. Midnight. He got my Hufflepuff side out of me. I mean, I still consider myself a Slytherin, but now I wonder if my secondary house is really Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff. Because I feel I could have traits from both. I mean, we all have traits from the 4 houses, but if Slytherin didn't exist, I think on the like knowledge, and I hope I don't sound shown off, but on like the cleverness side of things, I identify with Ravenclaw. But on the empathy, loyalty, and especially love for animals and for plants, I identify with Hufflepuff. So, Midnighters, I need your help. I know I'm primarily Slytherin. I'm going to get my tie to prove it, but while I go get my tie, you tell me, what would you say is my secondary Harry Potter house? You know, like for Slytherin-Claw, Slytherin with Ravenclaw, Slytherpuff, Slytherin with Hufflepuff, or Slytherin-Door, Slytherin with Gryffindor. Be right back. Need my tie. All right, that's more like it. Now I look presentable. Let's read the chats. Oh no! I almost dropped the phone. Jonathan, hi, how are you? Let me put heart and hug. You're from Colombia. Welcome to the channel. Sujasha says, oh, easy. I will first test Darkest Dungeon. I hope it doesn't blink like the last time. Oh, are you okay? By the way, I didn't know it blinked because I haven't played that game. And if that's the case, I will just move to Frontiers of Pandora. Yeah, I need to play that game. Cacao, not Cacao, I just saw her name, and hi Cacao, by the way. But Lala gave that game to me, and I haven't had time to play it because of all the YouTube and store work. Cacao, how are you? Let's see the other message. Así que, what do you mean, Cacao? Didn't quite catch that. That was very fast, sister. I couldn't think of your question. It's incredibly great. Sorry, sis, I will rephrase it. Like, you guys know that there's this idea of the hybrid houses of Harry Potter, that you have your predominant one and a secondary that you have also several traits from. So, for example, I am a Slytherin, but if I share traits with Hufflepuff, it would be Slytherpuff. If I share traits with Ravenclaw, Slytherclaw. And if I did with Gryffindor, Slytherdor. So besides Slytherin, which one of the other houses do you say I have predominant traits from? Like to say she could be like sorted in either or a hybrid between them and so on. I'm a little stressed. I have things to do for school, but I want to dedicate time to the transmission. Cacao, I appreciate it, but please do not feel bad if you need to go get to work, because I get it. Sometimes I wish I could join Sue's streaming some more often, but you don't always have the time. I mean, I get it. Or even if you want to leave me as background and do your work for school, that's completely fine too. No problem. What about Carol Oscar Hit? Well, about your question, I would go for Slytherin Gryffindor. I think you're super brave for what I've heard in our conversation. Hufflepuff would be too sweet. My sister's like, I already know you're a pervert. You're not so sweet as a Hufflepuff. No, but seriously, sis, that's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, and I appreciate it. I mean, it's not like I don't like Gryffindor. I like all the houses, but thank you. Thank you, that was very sweet. Cheers for my sister Sue and Cacao. And for the Midnighters. And for all the community too. Let me check the other chat because I have left Glory super unattended for quite a while. See. But everything okay. Since I'm someone that stresses a lot to have good notes, I do everything that like homeworks and such as soon as possible, I imagine, and that leaves you more free time at the end also. What about Kiara, Rahid, and welcome to this streaming as well. I think you're more Ravenclaw. Those are looking at tower in the Harry part because they talk a lot and are sociable. And for them to not drive everyone crazy, they left them out. in a tower. I think that sociable side sticks more with you. Both houses are sociable, but I see Hufflepuff a little more quiet. Okay, I'm gonna have to agree with Glory extremely on that one. You are totally right, Glory. Thank you so much. I mean, definitely Mr. Midnight can confirm it too, by the way. He says hi. But before I forget, Mr. Midnight says hi to you. But even he has confirmed that I love to talk, so I can't deny it. And Mr. Midnight is surely going to know about this when he comes home. Sorry for the laughter attack, but Glory got me extremely on point. Like, even Freud would come tell her, show me, teach me what you know. That was really cool, Glory. Thank you so much. And really sweet in its way, too. Because in the end, it's not only that they like to talk and what have you, but also that they are sociable and that they have just a lot to say, you know, a lot on their mind. And let's see. Cacao says, yes, I am half Hufflepuff. I am the sweet one. I would agree. And now, speaking seriously, did your plants ever survive? Here in the game, I need to take care of them because they must be very withered, but they are still alive as far as I know. Hogwarts, I'm glad you're enjoying, Rohit. I incline for Ravenclaw because I do not consider myself intelligent, but at least I try to the max to learn everything I can. So I would definitely beg to differ there. I mean, I do consider you Ravenclaw, but you are one of the most intelligent people I have met. And not only book smart, I mean, yes, but especially you have a huge level of empathy. And I know for us, for people that are not very neurotypical, it's hard to develop that. And that just shows the beautiful person that you are and the hard work that you've done to get that far, precisely because of how hard you work to learn. And I think that in and on itself is a sign of intelligence, the effort and the eagerness to learn, because it comes from the admission that there's so much that we still don't know and that would do us good to learn. So I think that's an intelligent step to take, besides everything. But besides, there's a reason why I trust you to talk about pretty much anything, you know. And it's not only because we are friends and I love you. Yes, but not only, but also because I know I can trust you. So yes, my sister is a Ravenclaw because she is fucking smart. Cacao says, I would do it too if I wasn't depressed. It's really exhausting. With homeworks, you mean, Cacao? We need to find a way that you can have both transmissions in one page here. Yes, because it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. The other chat also seems fun. Yes, definitely it is. And I need to check it in a minute. Exactly. How special. Yes. Oh, damn it. Almost dropping the phone. Yamil Fernandez. Hi, I am organizing a raffle for my 15-year party. Can you help me? How can I help you, Yamil? And welcome to the streaming. Did you talk to me? I just did. Oh, how sweet of you. Thank you. You're welcome. She's just telling the truth. Let me go to the other chat. See. And the Reynosa, hi, how are you? How's the food healing? And there, let's check the game 2 seconds. Ray wants out, but I know her and she just wants out to cause trouble. And there's a horrible law now here that passed recently that basically if your dog bites or lashes at someone and they press charges, they make you put them down. So I'm always taking her out on the leash, and given that circumstance, I think I no longer have the luxury to take her out when I'm streaming, because either I'm going to give you guys a lousy streaming dropping the phone on the floor or on the ground, or I'm going to risk her getting ourselves in trouble. I hate that law. I mean, I understand it's for safety and everything, but even my best friend Javi told me that that's a little too extreme. And I wholeheartedly agree with him. I consider myself a Ravenclaw too if I was not depressed. It really would take me away, it really takes me away my want to learn new things. I get that too, Cacao, but if that want to learn new things exists, even if it's hard to pursue it because of the depression, if you still consider yourself a Ravenclaw, I would agree with it because you don't stop being who you are because depression hinders you from behaving like yourself. You know, you are not your emotions, whether they are the good ones or the bad ones. Our emotions are just a part of us, they are not all of us, the way I see it. And besides, you are doing good at your school, learning several new skills that are going to qualify you for so much better opportunities in your future. I mean, a dumb person doesn't pull that off as well as you're doing it. You know, anybody can enroll in a school by paying scholarships, but enrolling is not the same as learning, you know, or let alone as doing good. Hi, Michael, how horrible I pronounced it. Michael, sorry, I'm used to reading in Spanish. Yesterday I was screaming in Spanish. Forgive the horrible pronunciation. Michael, how are you doing and welcome? I don't know Irlanda, but I would love to go one day. Yes, but recently all I do is going to classes on the nights, do my homeworks, and then spend time with my friends. And what's wrong with any of that? I mean, if your classes are in the night, that's because that's the schedule that they established, not because you choose to go late. Doing your homework is actually responsible and also intelligent because it's caring about your future in the school, caring about your results, and caring about your learning. And spending time with your friends, there's nothing wrong with that either. That's necessary too. You know, I have a new friend here in town. Her name is Amanda, and we see each other every week on Wednesdays. And yeah, granted that at those moments I'm not editing videos the same as I'm not editing videos if I'm video calling with Sue or with you, Cacao, or if Mr. Midnight and I are watching a movie or things like that. But those things are important too. And I'm the worst to say it because I'm addicted to work. But it is important to connect to people and it's not wasting time. I mean, it's different if you do nothing but that all day, every day, but to dedicate time to it is not wrong. And it's not wasting it. Think I'm missing to do more in my schedule, like time for myself and real time to clean and those things. That one is a good point too, and it's just as important, you know. Maybe if you're dedicating too much time to any of the other areas that you say that you could spare an hour or two, that time could very well be destined to yourself in those senses. I mean, maybe if you can get 2 hours, one to do house chores and one for yourself. It's not much, and I get the feeling because I go through it all the time, but an hour is better than nothing, and it does make a bit of a difference. Oh, a person from Irlanda, we wanted to go there. Can you tell me one or two places that we can't miss, please? Yes, please help my sis. So you and Joel are going on a trip to Irlanda. Have fun and say hello to my Schwager. It is Schwager, right? It's Schwester and Schwager. All right, I'm going to. How many golden caramels do we have? So I don't want to wait 7 hours. Ay. We have a very little amount of them, but well, one doesn't hurt, and I hope we can earn a new one soon. We looked all over the common hall and we didn't find the secret, but I think I know why. Let me check the other chat, by the way. I forgot that Gloria and Ander are here. My favorite house is Hufflepuff, but I think I have many more things from Gryffindor. At any rate, everything from Hogwarts, 4 houses are very basic archetypes to say it In lack of better terms, you can not feel very identified with neither of them, and there's nothing wrong with it. That's why there are other schools and what have you. That's very true as well. I mean, the majority of fictions are based on archetypes, but if not all, almost. But you are right that it's very easy to feel that you have traits from all the houses, like in my case. But it's also easy to feel that you don't have from any of them, and that's valid too, because that's why there are more schools. Totally. And that's why I love the magical world. Maybe a spell is necessary to reveal the secret, or on the contrary, someone else would have found it already. Or otherwise, someone would have found it already. I will try to cast Rebellion on the chimney and see if a secret appears. Oh. Well, if I could trace the R properly, that would help, and I'm itchy. I think a mosquito bit me. Rebellion. Yes. What are those runes? It worked! Here are big letters carved into the stone. You're right, Gladys. The secret was in the fireplace from the start. What does it say? The secret to be a Gryffindor at heart is to understand that the true power of wisdom, bravery, and love can only be known when it's shared, not when it's hoarded to yourself. Just when you understand that, you become a true Gryffindor. Well done, Gladys! You discovered the Gryffindor secret. We found the secret of one house. We are missing 3. Thank you for your help with this, Ben. What's nothing? I really don't want to have problems for helping you and Merrick sneak in the Gryffindor's common hall. Whoops! I think you're gonna. That's not precisely discreet, Gladys. Sorry, I didn't expect a letter. It's from Madame Rosmerta. She wants to see me and Merrick in the 3 rooms. What does she want? I don't know, but you and I need to stay together until we break this curse. Seems that you'll wanna have or spend time with me. Ha, whatever. Let's go see Madame Rosmerta and see what's going on. Alright. Reunite with me or meet me in the 3 rooms. I have good news to tell you. Can I recommend you a song? Yes, of course, and Hanone Glai. Welcome to the channel, and hi. What's the song? Well, miss, I have to go because I'm going to train in 10 minutes and I have to start stretching. Goodbye, everyone, and have a good weekend. Thank you, Glory, for being here, and big hug to you, and good luck at training. Thank you for being here, and I'm glad you didn't arrive in the end at this time. Yay, more energy. See, I think we completed something here. Yes. And, damn it. This just overwhelms me, the amount of notifications. So let's just delete the red ones. Okay, that barely deleted anything. But I want to see how far through I'm in the mission. Okay, like a little less than half. Hopefully we at least finish the second part, like the 4 tasks. But Meryl is very busy. I heard Madame Rosmerta is preparing a special lot of butterbeer for the festival. I bet Merrick has been too much for you, eh? Hi, Madame Rosmerta. I received your owl and I came as soon as I could. Everything okay? I was gonna ask you the same. How has Merrick behaved? Honestly, it's been fun being with him. Really? I hope you haven't gotten in trouble. He's guiding me to take the right path, just as you expected. Very nice to hear that, dear. I actually have some news for you. What news? I think I have everything under control for the Festival of Butterbeer. That means Merula can take care of Merrick. But you said I could be key to break the course, Gladys. I can't drop it now. Course? What course? I mean, it's a game we're playing, right? Everything is okay. Game? Yeah, that's about breaking the course. We haven't finished playing yet. Oh, yeah. I wanna keep playing Break the Course. Are you sure everything is alright? Yeah, I'll explain. Honestly, once the kid makes the lie evident, why keep lying? I mean, in all fairness, with the poor boy, we could have at least given him a heads up, like, hey, I'm... What? No. I could have at least given him a heads up that I was gonna try to pull that off. But let's see what we have earned so far. Yay, we have a clave. Good, because I did want that plant. Speaking of plants, we're gonna have to go water them soon. There's the dueling event still going on. But first, let's get a couple frogs. Because we can. Don't you love my justification? Why are you getting chocolate frogs? Because I can. Actually, we can do something even better. We don't need to spend on more frogs just yet, because we have enough to get 2 special ones, and we had one already. This one being the third in total, and that's gonna give us 20 energy units. If anyone is just arriving, by the way, to the vertical streaming and playing Hogwarts Mystery on the horizontal one, you're welcome to join there as well if you would like. If you just want to hear the gameplay, you can stay here with me in the vertical one. So we only need to make it to the 3rd star, and I don't want to purchase things. Get off my face. Let's see what's going on in our creature missions, because maybe, just maybe, we can gather a few energy units. Oh, no, we have to send a creature. Taylor Fernandez requests a strong creature to protect the clients from the last edition of the monster book for monsters in Flourish and Bloods. Strong creature. Very well. Willie, you know what to do. Besides, at the end of the month, I'm going to go to the Czech Republic with my parents and my younger brother to do things I need, like going to the hair salon. I need that too urgently. I'm thinking of getting a bang, but I can't choose which one. That would look cute on you, Cacao. What options are you debating yourself between? Tell me. Maybe we can narrow it down a little bit. Woo! We increased range in a club. That's very good. Very, very nice. But it's still a while until they give us energy for that, so we already sent Willy. Let's go check on our Remo rate. Because I don't remember what level she's at, but she most likely is hungry. Sorry for the noise. If you hear loud barking, that's Ray for you, that she needs to bark at everything under the sun. And that's why I no longer take her out during streaming with you guys. Well, right now I have my fringe like a drape, but I think the last salon I went to didn't do it well or something because it was very thin. Maybe they didn't cut enough, like they grabbed a very small portion of your hair and it look like just a faded curtain instead of a thicker one that you wanted. I get it. When I get a bang, I also like it thick. Right now I have it like sideways, but when I style it and I have what I feel, I do grab more hair from the back. Uh-oh. Them. Think I did something wrong? The hell is going on? computer, and I'm worried that I have maybe been neglecting it. I hope not. Computer, and I'm worried that I have maybe been neglecting it. I hope not.